Shizune's arc, we actually have to take her side on this because last time when I did Lily's arc and Hanako's arc, I had to take their side. So yeah, let's go with this. Something. What are you saying, Misha? It's just that I hardly think it's fair that you can say that, saying that I've helped you guys. The mood has changed. It's like a showdown between two gunfighters now. Well, it was like that before too. But this time Shizune's focus is on me. Oh, fudge nuggets. And so is Lily though. She keeps quiet. I'm afraid I inadvertently pissed her off. That seems a dangerous situation. It's too early to argue with you. Yes, I think it's unfair of you to get on my case. Signing. Ichan, you want too much, but you have a point. Okay, okay, I'm not lazy. You're not useless. You shouldn't let someone say you are. But the next time I say it, it'll really be because you are disappointing me like this class rep here. So don't let this go to your head. Lee takes a jab silently, a venomous visage frozen on her face. Class rep, Shi-chan says don't forget that report please. I won't. Would that be all? Yep. Her voice cut the air to the grass. Jeez, I know, I could feel that shit from here. Oh, that hurt. That hurt right here. Because I was with that woman. And to portray her like that. Oh, mm, that hurt. That hurt. Lily gives the room, understandably in a bad. Lily leaves the room, understandably in a bad mood, but still managing to be as poised and calm as usual. Shizune, you really did go a little too far today. It's true, Shi-chan, just a little. If I had been suspecting Shizune to grudgingly admit I have a point there as well. I think I was expecting too much. She doesn't respond. Shi-chan thinks you should mind your business. Shi-chan, we have a few last minute things to take care of before class. We might be late, so can you please cover for us? Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, okay, thanks, Shi-chan. They walk outside even though there are only 10 minutes left before the bell will ring, signaling the start of class. Okay, that part I haven't seen before, probably. Hanako doesn't come to the morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. The fact that he knows Hanako, okay, yeah, I know why he knows Hanako's name, but yeah. Uh, I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her to see her later. After the events of this morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turned the pages of my textbook lazily. We've been in the same amount of pages. We've been covering the same amount of pages each day, so reading ahead is more or less giving myself a preview of what tomorrow's lesson will be about. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. I know that feel, man. You know when you're so bored, you start you start to feel anxious, and you just every little thing will just agitate you. including the ticking of the clock, the writing of a notebook, the chalk on a chalkboard, everything. The clock in the front is immeasurably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes. Instead of opting to cover the board and rows of equations, taken directly from the book. The rhythmic clashing of chalk on chalkboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. How? How do you do that? That does not happen. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, not noticing that Misha's head poking over my shoulder until he's almost on top of me. Oh my. But yeah. What are you doing? Even though I don't really mind at all. Because these are on top of him. It's not really that it's not sorry, I got distracted. Yeah. What are you doing? I tried to strike a balance between being quiet. What are you doing? Being quiet enough not to draw attention to myself, but loud enough to draw hers. What are you doing, Ichan? Panic shoots through me as Misha starts talking at her normal voice. Oh my. Do you have no sense of tact at all? Wow. Oh, this girl. And I stuttered out a hasty reply, still keeping my voice down despite the fact that she just blew any hope of being discreet I may have had. I'm coughing down the stuff. What are you doing? Why so loud? Oh, really? But it's all in the book. That's why no one else is coughing it down. That doesn't mean you still shouldn't write it down. If you write things down, you tend to understand them better. At least that's how I do it. I guess that's just me and math. I kind of have a thing for math. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Them equations, man. Oh, can't get enough of them. I know why. I know. Why are you so loud? Why are you so quiet, Chan? It's hard to hear you. Stop it. I look around to see if anyone's noticing our conversation, and it's pretty obvious that everyone has, even the teacher. Damn it, Shizune! Shizune smiles coyly, and I coyly? Okay. Shizune smiles coyly, and I start to wonder if Misha is doing this because she told her to. One of these days, Shizune, one of these days, bam, pow, straight to the moon. But yeah, not really. Because of what happened between her and Lily. Yeah, I could see that reasoning. Because I kind of foiled her plans. To be honest, that was fun. This is what I get for trying to be reasonable, for trying to take the middle path. Shizune is way too prideful, although by now I should know to expect that kind of behavior from her. Why are you doing this? Huh? Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is. She's totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is giving to both of us, while trying to balance her textbook on one finger. Why? For a brief second it looks as if things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away as if it's not worth the trouble. It really isn't. I just ignore it, but then you can't ignore it because she's just there being loud like, hey, what's up? But yeah, I guess this is a good thing. And I slump back in my seat in relief. The rest of the day passes by uneventfully. This is the time I'm able to appreciate that it does. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry, so I stay for a while, reviewing what I covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with crowding in the hallways. I noticed Shizune and Misha also have stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizune is standing so fast her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. Misha's trying to desperately keep up, but it's clear that she can't. She can barely even understand her. I put my own head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Probably way over my head. Not just that, but Yasune also seems angry, although it could just be her normal severity making it appear so. Severity. Alright. Shizune signs to the point where her wrist crackle, and Misha struggles to spit out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters, and then on top of that, she has to sign back everything to the other girls. What the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired and like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, her business is soon finished and the girls sit down in their seats again. Wow, I'm so tired. Okay. She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in the school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they're always talking about the plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Just when they start signing at me and Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes, signing heavily. Signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well, it's almost like she's always actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly to Misha. Well, we're in the student council, so we're pretty busy. Sarcasm? Oh, hold on. Well, we're in the student council, so we're pretty busy. Sarcasm? Huh? The tone of Shizune's actions make me think that she is speaking with disdain, but Misha interprets it normally, replacing whatever intent may have been there with her own chipper and twist on things. It's still disorienting. I think ev- I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Never mind. How could I forget? With the two trying to get me to join at least twice a day. Oh, hold on. But He-chan, you could say some could say the word's too much. It could be nice if students were to show a little more support for their leadership. Some appreciation to the ones who are working so hard to make it all possible. Maybe, for example, a little help. That's asking too much, is it? Yep, help would be appreciated from students like you. If students could show their dedication and school spirit and offer some help, well, I don't exactly need it. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it. So it would be nice if someone would. Oh, hello. And there's Hanukkah. Hey, Hanukkah. I look over to my shoulder and I see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom.